G'day, Mr. Speaker. I'm talking to you. I want you to put this on the big screen for everybody there in Parliament, because I'm the voice for Australia. You can call me Secret Squirrel or Mad Chook, but I'm actually undercover. You'll never know who I am. But yeah, we've had a gutful of what you're doing to Australia. Well, I personally have had a gutful, and I've got some ideas for you, so bear with me. But I'm actually one of your veterans. I served in Somalia in '93, and I've been dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder ever since, and I suffer a lot. But I'm a bit pissed off with the smoking tax, the alcohol tax, the drugs, the old people's pension, and you guys selling our country out to the Yanks and the Chinese, and whoever wants to buy Australia just gets to buy Australia. It's not on, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. It's I'm a holy man. I'm Australia's holy man. So God told me to do this. But okay, we'll start with the price of cigarettes. I'm a smoker. I've been a smoker since I was a soldier. And in Somalia, I got a carton of cigarettes for 10 American dollars. The other day I paid $67 for a packet of cigarettes. Yep, 67 bloody dollars. That's nearly $100 for a packet of smokes. What do you think you're doing? I'm paying $800 a fortnight on cigarettes. $800 a fortnight comes out of my pension, and you're taking the food off my table, mate. I can't even afford a car. And I'm not going to quit smoking. You probably say, oh, why don't you quit smoking and live? Because I don't want to quit smoking. I enjoy smoking. It relaxes me, soothes me, calms me from my PTSD. And I enjoy a cigarette. I have the right to enjoy a cigarette. Because that's what wartime's all about, cigarettes. That's what kept them going. That's what keeps me going. But I refuse to pay $67 for a packet of smokes. When I paid that money the other day, I was so angry. Man, if I had a gun, I would have gone off. I would have come down to Canberra and said to you pricks, $67 for a packet of cigarettes. What do you think you're playing at? Another thing, tax on booze. You got a half the price of tax. A six-pack should cost $7.50, not $20. So you're cutting all the blue-collar workers' enjoyment out. You're raping us. And another thing I want to talk to you about is I want you to legalise marijuana. I smoke marijuana for my PTSD. It soothes me. It gets rid of my depression, gets rid of my anxiety. It's good for me. It actually changes the frequency of my reptilian PTSD mind into mammal, into the frequency of a mammal, and I relax. Everything's not a threat, and bloody someone's out to kill me all the time. You know, when I have a smoke, I relax, and the PTSD goes away. And that's another thing. There's 5 herbs that I want legalised. I want Malhung or Sinsidica, which is it's pseudoephedrine. So that's pick you up. I want opium poppies legalised so I can smoke the opium at night to sleep. And so my shoulder, which is ruined from the army and I'm in a lot of pain, it'll take away the pain. I want colt's foot, which doesn't even get you high, but you made it illegal. I want that to heal my lungs. Yeah, I want all those herbs legalised, because it says in the Bible, God gave man the herbs and plants to use. It didn't say in the Bible oh, God gave the government to tell the people what to have. It didn't say that in the Bible. It doesn't say that in Genesis. So if you legalise all these drugs, I think keep methamphetamine off the streets, because that's not a good drug. I used to be a methamphetamine addict, but I've been clean 4 years now. I was also a heroin addict, but I've been clean 4 years now. But I like to smoke me ganja, and I'd like to smoke opium, just for my PTSD. And I like to enjoy my cigarettes at $5 a packet, not $67 a packet. But if you legalise all these drugs and the government sells them, you can tax them, and then the tax goes to the mental health system. We'll stop suicides, drug overdoses, crime. Could you imagine how much freedom the police force will have after legalising these drugs? Man, you'll free the coppers up. There'll be no stealing. There'll be no drug cartels and bikies bloody ruling the streets and selling drugs. There'll be none of that. The bloody Lebanese in King's Cross won't be able to afford to run, you know. Legalise cocaine too. What the hell? It's a blue-collar drug. You know, the problem is with the drugs is the cost of drugs. It takes food off the tables, and then people go out and steal and mug people and hurt people because they need money for the drugs. But if you guys sell them to us at not a very high price, the blue-collar worker will be happy, and we'll get people from overseas coming over to stay in Australia on holidays because they can enjoy drugs. It's so bloody simple. Another thing I want to talk to you about is my mates who are on the pension, who are over 65, are getting $700 to $800 a fortnight, and their rent's $500, so they're living on $200 to $300 a fortnight. It's fucking ridiculous. They built this country, worked all their lives, and this is what they get to retire on and enjoy their life, $200 a fortnight. They can't even afford to eat steak, have a beer or a cigarette. My mate's alternator went on the other day. He needs $350 to fix his alternator. Where's he going to get that from? You know, bloody, why don't you come up with a scheme that you give them a Winnebago when they turn 65, $1,000 a fortnight, a fuel card, and free camping all over Australia? Why don't you come up with something good for the people of Australia who worked all their lives and paid tax? Man, you got to start thinking, you guys. You know what I mean? You sold our bloody country out. The other day I found out you sold all our trees in Queensland and our gas to bloody the Yanks. I've had a gutful, man. You can't keep selling Australian stuff. Man, we've got to get it all back. I don't care what you got to do, but you got to get all our gas, our trees, everything back, man. Because it's we're a bloody rich country. We've got every mineral in the world, including uranium. And we don't need to send our shit out. We just sell stuff overseas, but don't get bloody people from other countries to come in and mine our soil. Man, Australian companies should mine the soil and sell it overseas, not foreign investors. And, you know, you don't even tax them good enough. You tax the shit out of us, but bloody, they don't even get taxed that high. You let them off. And they just rape our fucking country, and we're all poor. The blue-collar worker sucks on it, man. So what are you going to do? You're going to change it? Because I don't want an alliance with the Yanks. We don't need an alliance with the Yanks. Our country, we should start making our own weapons, our own planes, our own submarines, our own Apache attack helicopters or attack helicopters, our own tanks, our own bloody ammo, and we should make it all in Australia in case we do go to war, because then we don't have to rely on anybody else. It's so easy. Another thing I want you to do is to give the battalions bloody missiles that can shoot down aircraft, because have you ever been in a dug-in position getting hammered by aircraft? It's fucking not good, man. Even on the move when they catch you out in the open. So if you get them some bloody surface-to-air missiles, have a I have a battalion of surface-to-air missiles attached to each infantry battalion, and also a squadron of attack helicopters to each battalion. You know, we got to start thinking, man. This is 2018. So, you know, it's not good. What yous are doing to this country is terrible, man. You all fight like children down there and carry on, and we, the taxpayers, pay your wage. And man, this country, we're all poor, and we live in the richest country in the world. This is the most highest tax bloody country in the world. $67 for a packet of smokes. So I want things to change, and it better happen. Otherwise, I'm going to get the bikies, the law-bad bikies, the law-breaking bikies, and I'm going to join them all together, and then I'm going to get the army, and because I'm a veteran, they're not going to listen to you, they're going to listen to me, and I've got Ulysses Motorcycle Gang, Vietnam vets, I'll get them together, and the army's not going to fight us, they're going to turn on you, and the bikies will turn on you, and I'll come down there, I'll kick you out of Parliament, they'll put you all on a plane, and I'll send you to Somalia for a bit of PTSD. What do you think about that? That's what I can do. That's how powerful I am. I shit all over you guys. You all went to uni. Whoopee doodah. I went to fucking war for Australia. I am the kangaroo and the emu. So you don't even have the right. No judge in this land has the right to judge me because of what I went through for Australia. So you boys and girls down there better get your act together. Yes, Mr. Speaker, I know you're a Smith, and I don't trust Smiths. I wasn't even going to send this to you guys, but you need a bloody good kick in the arse. So get it done. You better get this shit done. Otherwise, there's going to be a revolution, and I'll be leading it, because that's what you've done to me at $67 a packet of cigarettes, $20 for a bloody six-pack of beer. And, yeah, you get me into trouble when I smoke marijuana. I'm not even allowed to grow it. Or opium. And, yeah, you really got to wake up, man. And if you really want my help, get the CSIRO to work with me, the military to work with me. And the other thing is Muslims. We've got a problem, ladies and gentlemen. These radical Muslims aren't good. I know. I fought the bastards in Somalia, and they are not fucking... They're not good, but there is good Muslims, but there is fucking nutty Muslims as well. So I've got an idea. We're going to build a super city in the desert in the middle of Australia, and we're going to call it Sodom, and we're going to make it a highly new technological city, and we're going to build probably 20 million solar panels. And we're going to get the Muslims who live there to run our power and look after the solar panels and run it all. And they're going to provide electricity for the whole of Australia. And we're going to have a nuclear bomb sitting in the middle of the city with a switch on it, with a switch back to Canberra, that at any time we can hit this bomb if they ever create terrorism again or hurt any Australians. Then we'll just nuke them. I've had a gutful of it, man. I'm really fucking over bloody the Muslim problem. I don't hate Muslims. I fed starving black Muslims, so I'm not racist. I'm not bloody racist at all. So I love everybody. So yeah, but a city that they can all live in, give them the option, right? Because you're Muslim, you'd like your mosques and your burqas and your goats and your no eating bacon and no alcohol. We'll build you this city. You can all go live there and provide our power source for us and practice Muslimness as much as you want. And the Christian Arabs can stay with us, or if they want to give up Muslim or Islam or Allah, they can stay with us. But besides that, they can all go live in the city called Sodom. So we can turn it into a bit of a Las Vegas. They can all have jobs in the casinos and restaurants and, yeah, and full-on practice their Muslim stuff as much as they want. Righto, well, this is me. You can call me Chicken Man or Holy Chicken Australian Man or veteran or bloody secret squirrel, but I'm not putting my address on the back of this envelope that Mr. Speaker's getting. But so you won't know who I am, but I know who you are. So yeah, I'm warning you, if you don't change stuff, I'm going to come down and see us, and I'll come down hard, really, really fucking hard. Righto. Have a nice day, because Australia's beautiful.